Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Good afternoon. Yes, we can hear.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to our class. And this time, let's start off by paying homage to the Triple Gem together. All right? Okay. Let's all together. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi สวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมมัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมามิอันธรรมยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตปุปภาคณมการังกะโรมาเส นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ Again, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, welcome to the Dhamma study program. Okay, and yesterday the classes were cancelled because of the Makapusha Day. Okay, it's important day for Buddhism, and then the teachers, the teaching monks, they were quite busy with the temple organizing events for accepting the lay people to join the ceremony. Okay, so but for us now, our class is the 5th session. Okay, so we are going quite quickly ahead of the other 2 classes on Saturday. Okay, but we'll just I think the teaching monks will catch up. Okay, somehow they will make up the class. Okay, so how was your Makapusha days? Was it good? Okay. Yeah, we here we did quite some merits as well. Okay. Yesterday, early morning we meditate, we chant, and then we go on arms round. Yeah, the usual route that we went. And after that, we had another session of meditation in late morning, and in the afternoon we had quite a few chantings and joining the candle lighting ceremony. Okay, so it's quite busy day for us here, but it's full of merits. So we share with you all the merits from the Makapusha Day. Okay, and I hope that all the other students not to be confused with our schedule that we have this class still today. Yeah, 2 classes. But it's all right if they could not join, they can catch up with the video. Okay, but today I try to go to cover to try to catch up with our plan. So there will be many of the groups that we try to cover. Okay, so let me first by starting by recap on what we learned so far. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen to you. And then let's take a look at what we learned. Okay. Okay, you see the slide, right? We have couple several groups of the proverbs or the saying. Okay, the first one is about ourself or attavaka. Okay, the group of self. Okay, ourself is composed of body and mind, the two components of the body of our life. Okay, and then ourself is most beloved one. Okay, we love ourselves most, no matter what you say, right? But in fact, you love yourself. Everyone must love themselves the most. Okay, and then the others come later. Okay, and also we are our own refuge, our own master, and ourselves need to be trained. Okay, need to be tamed or need to be conquered. Okay. And it's not easy to do that. Okay, and how do we do it? By doing good deeds. Okay, that's how we train ourselves. Okay, train our body, speech, and mind, doing only good deeds. Do not do evil deeds. Okay, give up all the evil deeds, and do not give up ourselves to the defilements. Okay, and if we can do that, we can train ourselves. It will lead to happiness. Okay, and we talk about training ourselves, is the mind is important. Okay, so it come to that later. And the next group we learn is apamata vaka. Okay, small group. Okay, the several meanings of apamata is carefulness, is heedfulness. Okay, or even diligence. Some people have translated. Okay, and actually it composed of both mindfulness and perseverance. Okay, you put that you are aware of yourself. Okay, keep reminding yourself not to be careless. Should train yourself all the time with the perseverance. Okay, so this is the true meaning of apamata. Okay. And this is one word or one Dhamma topic that can cover everything in the teaching of the Buddha. And this is the last teaching of his. He only summarized in to apamata. Okay. It's coming incoming call from Ledang. And Lord Buddha say that all wholesome Dhamma are subjected to uh, uh, can be included, can be concluded under apamata. Okay. And he compares the apamata as the footprint of elephant. Okay, which can include all the footprints of all living beings. Okay. So it is the basis of all wholesome action. Okay. And then the third group that we learn is a kammavaka. Okay, or about action or deeds. Okay, which kamma is the neutral word. Okay, the meaning can be good or bad. Okay, and it includes all the bodily actions, the verbal actions, and the mental actions. Okay, all these are the karma. And with the action, you will receive the consequence. Okay, or vipaka. Okay. And whether you do good or you do bad. Okay, if you do good, you will receive good. If you do evil, you will receive evil. And good deeds will create punya or merit. Okay, which leads to your happiness or success in life. But the bad deeds will create the negative energy called papa or demerits, which will later result in the suffering. Okay. And number 4, I think it's called kilesa waka. Kilesa is the defilements. Okay, the defilements of the mind. And the 3 main groups are lopa, dosa, moha, or greed, hatred, delusion. Okay, 3 main groups, or the root of all sins. Okay. Kusala mula. And what is really behind all these three as well? The avijja, okay, the origination, okay, which is the ignorance, or the tanha, the craving. These are the origination of those kilesa. Okay, and then there are many other kilesa or defilements that we talk in our proverbs. Okay, which are raga or lust, kama, sensual pleasure or sense pleasure, icha, desire. Okay, and these defilements actually is what drive us to do the action or do the deed, which is the karma, and then later it will give you the consequences, which are vipaka. Okay, and then we talk a little about 10 defilements. Okay, and also the 16 upakilesa, or the lesser serious one. Okay, the minor defilements. Okay, you don't have to remember all those. Okay, just give you some idea that there are many types of kilesa, as Prajna Longchai mentioned that it can be the combination of these three groups, lopa, tosa, moha, and mixed together create what type of various types of the defilements or kilesa. Okay, that can act upon our thoughts. Okay, cause us to do the bad deeds. So these are summarized of the kilesa vaka. Okay, so I think we have 5 right now. Number 6 is Gotavaka. Gotavaka is oh sorry, this is number 5, Gotavaka. Gotava is also anger, another type of kilesa. Okay, within the Tosa group. Yeah. And the anger is not good. We all know that. Okay, it causes destruction, agitation of the mind, clouds the mind. Okay, and then this quota is getting bigger because of impatience. Okay, and then that with impatience leads to quota, and with more impatience, okay, it will lead you to hatred. Okay, or tosa if you cannot control. Okay, and then these are the result of the quota or anger. Okay, that will Lord Buddha said that this will help your enemy. If you have an enemy and you become angry, okay, then that will help your enemy, because those are the things that your enemy want you to be. Okay, become ugly, sleep badly, do not have all that you need, become unhealthy, infamous, have no friends, you'll go to bad place after that. So these are the bad results from the gota or anger. Okay, and then I think lastly, in the last group that we talked about is kanti vaka. Kanti or patience. Okay, is gota, patience or forbearance. Okay, and if you remember, kanti and soraja are the two virtues that make one graceful or beautiful. Okay, because when you have kanti, you have patience, you will not if you remember last slide, talk about becoming ugly not only because of your have bad complexion, but because of your action. Okay, your behavior is not graceful, it's not beautiful. So if you have patience, you can control your action, your behavior. Okay, and you become graceful or beautiful. And kanti is important, okay, because it's one of the 10 parami perfections. Okay, last week I said that I'm gonna talk more about this parami. Okay, some of you may not be familiar with this word. Okay, but you have heard about punya or merits. Okay, so parami is also a type of merit, okay, but it's more concentrated one, okay, the one that is greater, okay. For example, if you do some good deeds, like you meditate, okay, for some time, okay. Once you meditate, okay, you do meditation, you gain merits, okay, you do the good deeds, you create the punya, okay. But if, for example, you like meditate regularly every day, non-stop many years, okay, as a habit, now that can be called become parami, okay, because it's require more patience, it's require more diligence, okay. So parami is the more concentrated punya or merits, okay, that you have to sacrifice to do it. Sometimes you even sacrifice your organs, your life, to do it, okay. So these are, and then you create what we call parami. And there are 10 types of parami, okay, in Theravada teaching. The first one is Thana parami. Second one is Sila parami, okay, generosity and morality. Nekkhamma parami, renunciation. Panya parami, insight or wisdom. Viriya parami, diligence or perseverance. Okay. Khanti parami, patience or forbearance. Okay, so patience or forbearance is a khanti. Satya parami, truthfulness. Atithana parami, resolutions. Metta parami, loving kindness. And upekha parami is equanimity. Okay, all these things you need to accumulate, okay, and complete them all until you are able to reach enlightenment. Without completion of these 10, one cannot gain enlightenment. Okay, so it will take you several lifetimes, okay, to complete this. So Khanti is quite important, okay. And even Lord Buddha himself praised that, except for Panya or wisdom, okay, he praised that Khanti is the greatest virtue, okay, except for Panya, okay. So those are the, I think, 6 groups of proverbs that we have covered, okay. Is there anything I missed out or anything that you would like to discuss? Okay, let me come back to the class. Okay, we have more people coming in. Okay, now we have 12 participants, including me. So before we move on to the next group, let me maybe ask around to see if up to now we have covered maybe over 100 proverbs. Okay, do you have anything that impressed you that you would like to, I mean, is stick within your mind, your head? Can you give me maybe one example each, maybe? Anyone?
Yes ค่ะหลวงพี่
Yeah, yes.
Good morning หลวงพี่
Hello. You are still in what, Denmark or?
Yes หลวงพี่ we are still in Denmark preparing breakfast for หลวงพี่ because it is 7 a.m.
Okay. Okay. Rejoicing
Yes
all
หลว
your
ง
merits.
สาธุหลวงพี่ I think the first one that impressed me is อัตตะหเวชิตถาสยโย
Oh, the first of the proverbs. What does it mean?
Yes the to conquer yourself is the best.
Very good. Okay, good one.
Yeah, so
what
because I think it's very difficult to remember all, so I picked one to practice.
Okay, starting from the first one. Very good.
Yes. Yes, I think
Okay.
sometimes it's actually quite difficult to conquer yourself, because there are times whereby yourself actually play tricks on you. Like sometimes you have to use force, like, okay, I must. And then sometimes you have to use softer way, when like yourself like start to get tired and everything, especially like
Right.
sometimes where we need to meditate early in the morning. Yeah, so we say, okay, never mind. Today, probably I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, so then yourself will give you a lot of excuses to do something, that is out from what you plan. Yeah, so I think no need to conquer other people, just conquer yourself if you can. That is
Very
the
good.
best already.
Yeah. Good, very good. What about others? Do you have anything that is stick in your mind about these proverbs? Hello, Heiko.
Namaskar, Luang Pi.
Yes.
For me, it's number 67. Nati Kamma Param Dukam.
Nati kamma parang tukang.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Never is there more suffering than that from sensual pleasures.
Oh, that's kama.
Oh, Kamma. Okay, that
Kama.
that
Sensual
impressed me.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think that most people would say that the body is the source of suffering. You know, the people get sick or ill and die, but sensual pleasures, everybody is looking for sensual pleasures, right? And
Yeah.
Buddha is saying that there is more, it leads to more suffering. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because it has a pleasure inside. So people were misleaded. That is a good thing, right? Actually, it
Yeah.
causes you suffering in the end.
Total opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, good, very good. Who's next? Who want to share your proverbs? What about Long Peace at I retreat?
Luang Pi, what was the question? We were messing
Yeah.
with the green screen. We're having some
Oh,
issues with our ECR.
Okay. So like the question was, do you have any proverbs that stick in your mind that you is very impressed you?
Why the
Well, being a monk.
so
Sorry.
because of the so funny.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Well, being a monk, one proverb that stuck with me was the proverbs that state that the pursuit of sensual pleasures always lead to disappointment or suffering. I think this is one that I have found true in my experience, and it is something that that fuels monkhood, fuels the renunciation of sensual pleasures.
Yeah, it's a big obstacle for especially for monks, because when you renounce your worldly life, which is full of sensual pleasure, but still you are not like free from all the defilements. All the defilements will come up from time to time. Yeah, so we have to fight against that. Yeah, with meditation, with consideration of all the bad effects, or the loathsomeness of the all the things. Very good. Okay, anyone want to share the idea?
If I could say just a couple of things. There were two similar proverbs on kota, anger, which spoke about, using the knife. And I think the first one was to use the knife of self-restraint, to stop anger. Which is quite obvious, although still quite hard to do. The image of a knife is one that's sharp, and I thought we need to be sharp and we need to be effective, which is what knives are. And also the proverb that followed that was to use the knife of wisdom, to cut away at anger. And it's two uses of the same implement, two ways of dealing with your own anger, which I thought was quite good. And also the thing of the first one that came up, of self-restraint. I think the following section after Koda was Kanti, patience, forbearance. And yesterday I was looking at that and just looking at the English definition, which would sit better, patience or forbearance. Patience always seems to suggest time, we give something time. And forbearance is a slightly more biblical word from my personal opinion. But also, the word bear within that word forbearance, suggests that we carry something, and then it becomes more of a wholesome thing to do. I think that tied in nicely with the idea of self-restraint and dealing with anger. They all connect, but it's nice just to spot those connections. Thank you.
Very good observation. In fact, I think Pra Ajahn Narongchai mentioned about Khanti in the word in Thai, Otton, which comprises of two words. The ton would mean forbearance, that you are enduring something. You are enduring. You are maybe carrying something. Okay, and Ot means you do not get what you want. Maybe you have to be patient. Something like that. So it could be both in the same meaning for the country, or even endurance sometimes. And your observation very good about using the tools for holding out against anger. Okay, using the what's it called, giving it the self-restraint or patience first, and then later you can, when you have time, you can use your wisdom, okay, to completely cut away the anger. Okay, very nice. Thank you for sharing. Okay, maybe one more observations or sharing of your favorite proverbs. Anyone? Okay, that's all right, because we spend some time. So let me move on. I don't know whether you have all the files, okay, but maybe this file you already have. Let me bring up the next group, okay. Group 7, which is the, sorry. Next one would be the Chitta Vaka, Chitta or the mind. Chitta Vaka, the group of the mind. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at them. Okay. So, Chitte Sankilitte Tukkati Patikankha. Okay. When the mind is defiled, when the mind is cloudy, an unhappy destination may be expected. Okay. Tukkati is the bad place. Okay.
Sorry,
bad place to go.
Lumpi, you not want to share your screen?
Oh, I did not share yet. Oh. Sorry. I only, okay, sorry. Just a moment. Okay. I was explaining this group of the mind. Okay, and the first proverb is Chitte Sankilite Tukati Pati Kankha. Tukati is the bad place. Okay, Sankilite means the mind is the kilesa. Okay, or the defilement come together to the mind. Okay, so the meaning is when the mind is defiled and unhappy, may be expected. Okay, and then let's look at the next one, which is the opposite one. Okay, Chitta Sukati Patikha, the same form. Okay, only changing from Sankilite to Asankilite, Tukati into Sukati. Okay. When the mind is undefiled, a happy destination is expected. Okay, so these two things is important teaching, saying that if your mind is cloudy, you are going to the bad place. Okay, and this is very important because especially at the end of our life, okay, when we are about to change the form, okay, we will live this life, okay, and we are going to die and move on to the next life. The mind is important. It has to be clear, okay, and in a happy state. Okay, if it's clouded, okay, it will lead you to the bad place. Okay, even though all your life you have done all the good things, okay, but before you die, just right before you die, then you think of something that you perhaps done something wrong, even the minor one, make your mind clouded, and then bring you to the bad place first before all the other good deeds will have a chance to give you the result. Okay, but on the other hand, if your mind is clear, okay, and happy, and then they will bring you to the good place after life. Okay, but that's why some people may get smart and then they think that, okay, I can do all the bad things throughout my life, and at the end of my life I can only think of the good things. Okay, but that's usually not the case, because your mind is, when we get used to all the bad things, and before you die, all the your life events, everything that have gone through your life will flash back very quickly, and then your mind usually get used to doing the bad thing. You'll get you to be clouded. Okay, and then it will bring mostly it will bring you to the bad place. Okay, it's very hard if you do not train your mind. That's why we teach that you should always do the good things until you become familiar and become a habit of you, and then at the end of your life it's like normal or usual for you to think of all the good things. So these are the two proverbs. Okay, and the next one is Chittena Niyati Loko. Beings are led by their own thoughts. Okay, actually it's not only the beings, but the whole world, okay, is being led by the thoughts. Okay, because our thoughts, our mind, okay, will control the body. It will control our actions. Okay, if we think of all the good things, we do good things. Okay, if our mind is clouded, filled with defilement, then it will drive us to do the bad things. Okay, and it will take effect not only ourselves, but to the environment and to the world. Okay, so can be said that the world are led by the mind or the thoughts. Okay. Okay. Next one, Chittasa Tamato Satu. Okay, sorry. Okay, Chittasa Tamato Satu. Okay. It is good to train the mind. Satu means good. Okay. Tama is the taming or training. Okay, Chittasa, the mind. So it's good to train the mind. Next is Chittang, Tantang, Sukha, Vahang. Okay. Chittang is Chitta is the mind. Tanta is the training. Okay. Training of the mind. Sukha, Vahang leads to happiness. Okay. Sukha is happiness. Okay. So training of the mind leads to happiness or is the cause of happiness. Okay. So not only it's good to train your mind, but it will lead you to happiness. Okay. Next, Chittang, Kuttang, Sukhavahang, the same form as the previous one, except for Kuttang. Kuttang means the protected or guarded. Okay. So a well-guarded mind brings happiness. Okay. Or it's a cause of happiness. Okay. So it's similar to the previous one. Vihanyati Chitta Vasa Nuvatti. He who acts upon his impulse always has to regret. Okay. So if there's something come to drive your mind, okay, and then you act without controlling, okay, usually it will lead you to be regret. Okay. So you should not follow the defilements that come to your mind. Okay. Do not let your mind be the leader. Okay. So you have to train your mind so that you will not have regret. Okay. Vihanyati Chitta Vasanuta Nuvatti. He who acts upon his impulse always has to regret. Okay. Chittang Attano Uchu Kamakangsu. Okay. Attano is the self. Okay. Chittang, okay, is a mind. Okay. Uchu Kamakang. Uchu make it straight. Okay. Uchu is the straight. Okay. Or honest. Okay. So if oneself should make your mind straight or be honest. Okay. Or train your mind to be good. Okay. To be direct to the goodness. Next. Satita pariyaya kusala havayung. Okay. You ought to know how to manage or curb your mind. Okay. So you should know how to manage or curb your mind. Okay. You should know the nature of the mind. Okay. Because the mind has the nature of being quick. Okay. Difficult to control. And usually our mind is like water. It can be compared to water. It's always like going to the lower place. Okay. If we not train ourselves, our mind will start to drift downward. Okay. So if we should know the behavior or the nature of the mind, and then we should try to manage or curb our mind or train our mind. Okay. Tela patang yatha pariharaya ewang sa citta manurake. Okay. So watch and guard your mind against temptations as carefully as one who carries a bowl full of oil. Okay. Tela patang is a bowl full of oil. Okay. And then when you carry the bowl full of oil, okay, usually you have to be careful not to make it spill or you drop it. So this is how you should guard your mind. Okay. Be very careful, watchful against the temptations. Okay. All right. Next one is Sachitta Manurak Kata. Manurakkata is Rakkata is protect. Okay. So in this word, it's just to say that protect your own mind. Okay. You should guard your mind or protect your mind. I think that's maybe this is the last one. Chittang rakkata rakketa metavi. Okay. Metavi, meta is the wise one or the philosopher. Okay. A wise man always guards his restless mind. Okay. So rakketa is to protect, to guard the mind. Okay. So chittang rakketa metavi. A wise man always guard his mind. Okay. Yato japa pakang tato mano niwaraye. Okay. Restrain your mind from the source evil influence. Okay. So papakang is the evil, okay, or the demerits. Okay. So you should restrain your mind. Mano, in this sense, mano is also the mind, similar to citta. Okay. So you should restrain your mind from the source evil influences. And this is maybe close to that. Yato ja papakang. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. So that's all the group. 13 of them in the group of the mind or citta vakha. Okay. So I will give you maybe the summarize of this group. Okay. Citta vakha. Citta, mind or mano in some time. Mano is also mind. Okay. Mind is the most important thing. Okay. Because you know that we composed of the body and the mind is the leader. Okay. And the nature of the mind is originally clear, right? Okay. But can become clouded or impaired by the kilesa or the defilements when the mind is impaired by kilesa. Okay. Mind is the controller, the leader. Okay. However, we need to train our mind, or our mind needs to be also controlled. Okay. And with the trained mind, it will bring happiness. Okay. All right. So that's the group of the mind. Any questions so far? Can you still follow, right? We have more people joining. Okay. If no questions or comments from this, I will move on to the next group. Okay. Right. Next. Let's see. Number 8. I wonder if I have put it into the group. Maybe I will share the 5 to the group first, and then I'll put in the Google Drive for you. Okay. Okay, these 3 group number 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I have shared to the live group. Sorry for the late sharing. Okay, but we will look at them together. Okay. This group is called Chayavaka. Okay. Chayavaka, or Chaya means the victory. okay, or winning, or conquer. Okay, Chaya. Look at this. Okay. Chayang Verang Pasawati. Chayang Verang Pasawati. The victorious one produce enmity. Okay. Okay. So even though you are the winner, you win over somebody. Okay. You will create some grudges. Okay. People will not be satisfied when they lose to you. Okay. So you create, they want to later come to win it back. Okay. So this is the meaning of this one. So even though you win, okay, you will create some enmity, okay, or the grudge or the hate from the loser. Yeah. Next one is Sapatanang Dhammatanang Chinati. Okay. Sapatanang Dhammatanang Chinati. Okay. Chinati, China is also winning. Okay. Sapa mean all. Okay. Tanang is the giving. Tana, giving. So all the giving, the Dhamma Tanang, giving the Dhamma or the doctrine or the teaching wins all. Okay. So it's the best thing. Okay. The gift of the doctrine excels all other gifts. Okay. Giving the teaching is the greatest comparing to other gifts. And we will talk about Tana in the next group as well. This one, Sappa Rasang Dhamma Raso Chinati. This is the same format, okay? From your tongue, you taste the food. So this is rasa. Okay. Sappa Rasang Dhamma Raso Chinati. Means of all the taste, okay, the taste of the doctrine or the taste of the teaching or the taste of the Dhamma, it's the best. Okay. It surpasses every taste. So it wins over all the tests. Okay. All right. And the next one, Sappa Rating Dhamma Rati Chinati. Okay. Rati means the delight or the rejoice. Okay. Or the pleasure. Okay. So of all the pleasure or the delight, okay, the delight in the Dhamma or the delight in the doctrine wins over every delight. Okay. So this is probably they are from the same source. Okay. All three are in similar format. Sappa Tanang Dhamma Tanang Chinati. Sappa Rasang Dhamma Raso Chinati. Sappa Rating Dhamma Rati Chinati. Okay. Then next one, Tanhak Kayo Sappa Tukhang Chinati. Okay. The annihilation of craving results in the conquer over all suffering. Okay. So if you can destroy the craving, okay, you can kill the craving, okay, it will result in win over all the suffering. Okay. So to win over all the suffering, you have to kill the tanha or craving. Sappa Tukhang. Sappa Tukhang is all the suffering. Chinati is the winning again. Na tang chi tang satu chi tang yang chi tang avachiyati. Okay. A victory that is liable to future defeat is not a real victory. So no victory that is permanent. Okay. If you even though you may win today, okay, in the future you may be defeated. Okay. Especially when you win by your power and your physical power. Okay. And it's not a real victory because it's subject to be to change sides. Okay, so so it's not a good victory. Okay. And most of the victory outside is also liable to future defeat. Okay, so it's not a real victory. So in fact, to win over yourself, maybe that's a true victory. Akotena shine kotang. Okay. This kotang or kota is the anger. Akotena is the opposite. We put a in front. Okay. Akotena shine kotang. One should overcome an angry person by not being angry. So you conquer an angry person by not being angry. Okay. You do not use anger to fight anger. You just overcome it by not being angry. Satung, satuna, chine. Okay. You should overcome an evil person by virtue. Okay. You should satu. Satu is the goodness. Satung means the evil or the bad. Chine is the winning. Okay. That means that one should use the virtue to overcome evil. Okay. Satuna. Similarly, like you win over the evil by the virtue, not by doing bad toward the evil. Shine katariyang tanena. Okay. One should overcome a miserly person by charity. Okay. For the stingy person, okay, you should overcome them by sharing. Okay, by giving. Well, if they do not give, you should share. Okay, to overcome them. So using the virtue or the goodness to win over the evil. Next is Satche na lika watinang. Satche na lika watinang. One should overcome a liar by truthfulness. Satche, satya is the truthfulness. Okay. So you should overcome. I think that's it. Okay, that's the 11 proverbs in this group. Okay, together in the group of Chayawaka or winning or victory. Okay. All right. Any questions or any comments about this group? Okay. Okay, let's look at that. Okay. Any one observations? Okay,
I'd like to share one thing, if I may.
Yes, please.
Yeah. It just came to my mind that we saw the word evil person. So I thought about, is there an evil person? So human beings are very complicated.
Right.
So sometimes good, sometimes even good person does something not that good when the person was captured with anger or some bad things, right? So it may be too much to say somebody's evil person. There may be no such a thing, good person, evil person. All people are sometimes good, sometimes not that good. So that's the nature of the human being. Right? So maybe, so if we define, like easily just think that person is evil, then it can lead to some very extreme reactions, right?
Right.
That's what we see like the whole world. Some horrible things happen in the world because they think that person is evil person or Satan or all kinds of bad things.
Right.
So maybe we can say we can overcome evil behavior or evil situation, not the best situation, by virtue of like our trained mind.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
I think it's better. I agree with that. Maybe some of the translation, maybe we do it maybe direct and without considering that people are not all evil, okay, or even the person who are doing bad things, okay, eventually they can learn, okay, they do not do all the evil things only, okay. Okay, so maybe we but we usually we like for easily explaining the person who is most of the time do the bad things, we call them evil person, but it's like judging and do not be considerate to allow them to be like not label them that way. Okay, yeah, very good observation, I would say. I agree with that. Okay. Okay. Any other observation or any things that people would like to share about this as well? All right. If not, I will give you the summarize of this group. Okay. Sorry. Only a few observations from me. Okay. The word Chaya or Chita or China all means the victory or to win or to conquer. Okay. So winning over other people is not everlasting. Okay. It's not, it can be changed. Okay. So you should better conquer yourself, especially your mind. Okay. To conquer oneself or control your our mind is the best. Okay. And there's a one word, I don't know whether you have heard about this, called Chitang Me, or I have conquered. Okay. And yeah, there will be a proverb saying about this, but there was a story that Lord Buddha, okay, at one time, when he was teaching, there was a Brahmin, okay, who is very, very poor. Okay. He and his wife, okay, only has the robe to wear as a rover ropes, okay, one each, and then they share the upper rope. Okay. So whenever one wants to go out, okay, they can only go out only one person at a time. All right. And then to listen to the Lord Buddha teaching, the husband, the Brahmin, they go out, and the wife has to be left at home, okay, with one rope, and he wear both the lower rope and upper rope and go to listen to the teaching of Lord Buddha. Okay. And then Lord Buddha have been praising the virtue of the dana or the giving. Okay. Like in wealth, in happiness. So he had been teaching starting from evening. Okay. And then it caused the Brahmin, okay, want to share, to offer his robe, okay, the upper robe that he has, to the Lord Buddha. Okay, but in his mind, he has like this fighting thoughts that what happened if you give out his only upper robe, and he and his wife would have only lower robes to wear. Okay, so he's been fighting between these thoughts of giving or not giving. Okay, and then Lord Buddha keep on teaching. Okay, later through the night. Okay, to maybe go past midnight, and then the second time his mind very after listening to the Dhamma would like to give this offer to Lord Buddha. Okay, but still he cannot stop of being without the upper rope. Okay, so Lord Buddha kept teaching. Okay, until early in the morning. Okay, and then before dawn, okay, this Brahmin, okay, has decided, okay, so I will give up this robe, even though I would not have it to wear. Okay, because I'm poor this life because of what I did not give in the past life. So I decided from now on I will give so that I will not be suffer from not having. Okay, so he then have decided and offered the robe to Lord Buddha, and then he said, "Chitang me," he said, okay, oh, I have conquered, and then in that assembly also there is a king listening to the Dhamma as well. Okay, and the king usually he doesn't like people say I have win, I have conquered. Okay, so he wonder what did you conquer? Because he asked the Brahmin, and the Brahmin says that okay, I have conquered the defilement, the greed in my mind. Okay, and then I offer my only robe, my only upper robe to Lord Buddha. Okay, so that's why I say Shitang Me. So I have been over myself, over the defilements in my mind. Then the king, after hearing that, so he's very he feel very rejoiced with the marriage of the Brahmin. Okay, so he give him the a lot of things. Okay, make him become wealthy because of his giving. Okay, so this is the story of the word Chitang Me. Okay, or I have won, I have conquered. Okay, so this is very nice story if you can try to find to the source and then read through it. Okay. Okay. I will move on to the next group of the data. Okay, relating to the story we just heard. Okay. Let's see. See the one. Tanawaka. Okay. Any comment so far? Okay. The next group is Tanawaka, or the group about giving. Tana is giving. Okay. Tananja yuttanja sama namahu. Okay. Tananja yuttanja sama namahu. Okay. In a way, charity is a kind of battle against miserliness. Okay, so this is comparing to the giving as the fight, as the war or the battle. Okay, so in a way, yeah, it's similar because you have to fight against miserliness or the greed in your mind, not to share, not to give. Okay, so that's why the Brahmin in the last story, when he says Chitang Me, that means he has won. Okay, he's won the battle in his mind. Okay. Natti chitte pasannamhi apaka nama takkina. Okay. A gift is never of little value when it is given with a sacrificial purpose. Okay. So when you have the faith and you offer. Okay. And any gift is never little value. Okay. Whatever, how small value is it? But when you give it with faith, it never small. Okay. So because actually, yeah, in the story, Lord Buddha did not want a person. Okay, what he wants is just a Brahmin to be able to overcome the miserliness, okay, or the greed in his mind. Okay, so when he has faith, okay, the Brahmin has the faith, and he gave, even though the offering is doesn't have any precious value, okay, but it's not little gift. So it can be, it will give you the good results, a lot of good results, even though the value of the monetary value of the things is small, so small. But when you have the faith, okay, given to the what we call the merit field, okay, the person who is doing good deeds, okay, the result that it create will not be little. Okay. Next, Vijaya Tanang Sukata Pa Satang. Okay. A discriminating charity is recommended by Buddha. Okay, Vijaya Tanang means that the giving that is been thought of, okay, that you have done research or have been you know, you like you choose wisely to give. Okay, this one is the praised by Lord Buddha. Okay, because giving to different people will have different effects. Okay, you give to the animal, will also give you the good results. Okay, but if you give it to human, it will give it will result in many more times the merits. Okay, especially if you give it to the person with morality, okay, or the person who has higher virtue. Okay, the more pure the person that you give to, okay, the better results or the more merits that you have created. Okay, so this is why it's praised by Lord Buddha that you should be you should choose wisely where you give. Okay, because the possession or the things that you obtain or gain that you want to share is you have to work for it for it. Okay, so if you share to the person wisely, to if you choose wisely to share, who to share to, they will give the best result. Okay, this is praised by Lord Buddha. Okay. If you can choose, okay, but if you cannot choose, and then you happen to have the receiver, and you have the things that you want to share or give, you can also do that. Okay, but if you can choose, you choose wisely. Okay. Pala have napasang santi tanang. Okay, so the fools do not praise giving. Okay, so those who do not praise giving or speak against giving or charity, they are fools. Okay. Tatang mitani kantati. Okay. Mitta is the friend. Okay. Tatang is the giving. Okay. Kantati. Giving brings friendship. Okay. So the giver usually can be like, I mean, they are liked by people. Ta thang piyo hoti. Pashanti nang pahu. Okay. A giver is always loved. Okay, similar to the previous saying. He gains friendship of all. Okay. So many people like him, like to be with him, like to be friend with him. Okay. So those who give is loved by people. Tata mano piyo hoti. Tata mano piyo hoti. A giver is always beloved. Okay, so similar, along similar line. Piyo piya means love. Okay, mean love. Sukhatsa tata metavi sukhang so atikachati. Okay, a giver of happiness usually gains happiness for himself. Okay. So if you make people happy, later you will gain happiness yourself. Okay. Next one. Mana patayi lapate mana pang. Okay. A giver of delightful things, the things that people like, you give to them, then you will receive the thing that you like as well. Okay. A giver of delightful things usually gains them for himself, gains them in gaining the delightful things, okay, for himself. Next one, Setan Tato, Setan Tato, Seta Mupeti, Tanang. Okay. A giver of excellent things, okay. The thing that is excellent, the best thing, okay, usually gains them for himself. Okay. So when you give things to other people, you always give only the best thing for them, not just the things that you don't like. You give the thing that you like, yeah, and then you will usually gain the best thing for yourself. Akasa tata lapate punakang. Okay. Akasa tata lapate punakang. A giver of the choicest thing, okay, the best choice, okay, usually gains them for himself. This is along the same line. Whatever you give, okay, usually you will get it back. So whenever you offer, you should try to offer the best that you can. Okay. Tato punang pawat tati pawatati tato punang. He who gives out increase his merit. Okay. Punyang is a merit. Okay. Pawatati is a development increase. Okay. So Tatato Punyang, those who give out increase their merit. Tataya Puriso Tanang. Let everyone be charitable. Okay. So you should give what should be given. You should give. Okay. So let everyone be charitable. You should share with others. Let me see. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one in our group. There are 13 of them. Okay. So now we still have a few minutes. Okay. About giving. Okay. Any comments so far? Okay, so okay, I have with one video that I would like to share to you as well. Maybe let's see about sharing. Okay, a few minutes of video. Let me share the screen and the sound. Let me play this video. Did you hear the sound?
It's very choppy.
Oh, maybe the internet. Very good.
To this day. The value received from the act of giving is incomparable for both the giver and the receiver. However, it is even more significant for the ones who give persistently, for their generosity will improve their lives immensely. Giving is the act of sharing wholeheartedly for the benefit of others. The more we give, the more we get. It is comparable to how water flows back when we push it forward. The water that surrounds us flows towards us. Givers are well loved by all. Great reputation will be spread around. Giving can be categorized into 4 types. Giving of material things means giving things, and it can be categorized into 10 types, which are rice, water, vehicles, clothes, flowers, scented items, toiletries, mattresses, accommodations, and candles. The greatest giving of all is called Sanghadana, which is giving to an unspecified recipient monk. Giving of kindness means protecting the lives of all living beings and involves the complete removal of anger from one's heart, elimination of vengefulness, and being forgiving. Giving of knowledge means offering knowledge and wise guidance that benefit people's lives. Giving of wisdom means sharing knowledge about the truth of life. This includes educating people on wholesome and unwholesome deeds, advising them to avoid misdeeds and to perform good deeds, and encouraging them to practice meditation to purify their mind. These are all paths of purification for one's body, speech, and mind. Factors that make any giving leads to greater results are: 1. Pure object. The object being offered must be rightfully owned. It must not be stolen goods. 2. Pure agents. Both givers and recipients must be virtuous. 3. Pure intention. Giving was completed with good intention before, during, and after the action. Benefits of sharing. The giver is beloved and admired by a multitude of people. Virtuous people are eager to associate with the giver. The giver's exemplary reputation becomes well known. The giver possesses confidence at all social gatherings. Those who give cherished items would receive cherished items. Those who give great objects would receive great objects. Those who give good objects would receive good objects. Those who give excellent objects would receive excellent objects.
Okay. I don't seem to hear the sound very well from my side. What about on your side? Is it okay? You see the video and the sound, okay?
Okay ค่ะหลวงพี่
Okay. So do maybe can learn from the video, okay, the principle of the giving. Okay. All right. Maybe I will any comments so far about this group of sharing? Okay. I can maybe give a little summarize to you about the sharing group or the giving group. Okay. Dana is giving, okay, or sharing. And then you know that's the importance, okay, the teaching of Lord Buddha to fight against the greed, hatred, or delusion, or the three main departments. Okay, we use dana, sila, and bhavana, or the giving, the precepts, and meditation. Okay, the giving will fight against the lobha or the greed. Okay, or the stinginess. And we bring you wealth, okay, which is important. Okay, this is the reserve or the possession that you take. Okay, especially for when you have long journey. Okay, when before you travel, you should prepare, right? In the old days, people before they have a long journey to travel, they prepare food, water, okay, or anything that is important or essential for their well-being along the journey. Okay, so giving or dana, okay, will also create you the merits, okay, that will provide you with the reserve for the path in your life, this life or next life, before you can be able to attain the enlightenment. Okay, and then you have to maybe go through several lifetimes. Okay, so if you do not have wealth, okay, it will be a very, very difficult path. Okay, so we share, we know that that will bring us all the wealth, happiness in the future. And then with this wealth, we can do better. We can help others. We can do all the good deeds easily. Okay, if we are still struggle with earning enough to live your life, okay, it's very hard to keep precepts or even meditation. Okay, so without wealth, okay, it's made things difficult. That's why we should do the dana or sharing. Okay, and this is also the first parami in the 10 parami that we talked about. Okay, dana parami. Okay, and it's our great master, Pramangkon Thepmuni, Luang Pu Sot, also say that whatever goodness you do not leave out dana. Okay, it's very important. Okay, and yeah, if you practice the virtues of dana, piya vaja means the saying the nice words, the words that is liked by people. Okay, Attatariya meaning that you are being helpful, you help out with your strength, your physical power, your thoughts, your wisdom to help out others. Okay, all these things. And also samanatata mean being true to yourself and then being consistent to others. Okay, and like being treating people equally. Okay, all these four things will make you be loved by others. Okay, giving good nice speech and help out, giving hands. Okay, and behave in a consistent manner. Okay, will make you to be loved by others. Okay. So these are the summarize of the dana. Okay, and also maybe not enough time for covering the next group. Okay, we'll move it to the next week. But maybe I can share with you some of the pictures. I think of the event that I think it's like that. Let me see if I have that. Okay, I will share with you one of the activity that we did. Let's see. Before Makapusha Day. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Let me find it first and then share to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me share you the screen. On Friday, okay, we went to the school and we meet with the children. Okay, the school has arranged an activity and invite us to receive alms from the student. Okay, let me show you. And I would like to share the picture, but it seems that it's not, the internet is not very quick. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so we went and we treat the children with a special lunch. Okay, so the monks and our staff, okay, bring the noodles and fried chicken to the student. Okay, because in this school, local school, they make lunch for student every day, but due to the budget limit, they do not offer them very good food. So from time to time, we get together and we treat them a special lunch. Okay, so that's the occasion that we go on the day before the Makapusha Day. Okay, and the students, they really enjoy our visit a lot. Okay, and actually this school we go out to visit them almost every month. Okay, and have activity with them. Okay, and teach them Dharma, teach them English. Okay, with our international monk. Okay, and these are the teachers. Okay, and our staff, the chef. Okay, they also help together to give little things to the children. Okay. Yeah. And not only that, okay, because of the Makapusha Day, the student they would like also to offer to the monks. Okay, so the school, they arrange for the alms offering. Okay, so the student prepare from their home some of the food. Okay, the dry food. Okay, the rice, and we have a chance to offer to the monks. Okay, so this was a very nice activity that we feel that is would plan the seed of goodness to the students. Okay, even though they do not have much, they can still share. Okay, and we also give them blessing, let them request for the precept. Okay, and later, yeah, with a few minutes of meditation as well. Okay. So that's the nice activity that I would like to share the merits with you guys of our activity. Okay, so I will just tell you briefly about it. Okay, so I think that's the time that we have for today. Okay, before we stop here, break here, is there any things that anyone would like to share, or are there any questions about what we learned today? Yeah, so I took from Mercy, yes. And if you remember, yeah, one of the saying talking about Sabba Tanang Dhamma Tanang Shinati. You remember? Okay, that means that of all the giving, okay, the giving of the Dhamma is the best, okay, or the greatest. Okay, so and there was a story that Lord Buddha said this, and I think one of the Deva asked from now on, Lord Buddha to the monk, they gave the teachings to others, so they create a lot of merits. So Lord Buddha, the Deva asked Lord Buddha, why don't the monk share the merits to others as well, the merits from their teaching? Okay, so I would like to, yeah, have this chance to share with you guys the merits from all the Dhamma teaching that and other teachers have created. Okay, this is one of the 10 meritorious way to do good deeds. Okay. Any questions so far?
Just one brief comment about the giving and the benefits. I think everybody is very clear about this and those well. I just want to confirm, because we talk about lots of benefits of giving. By giving good things, we get the good things back and all these things, right? I think these benefits are kind of byproduct, which is good. We can expect the benefit, but that is literally the byproduct. The intention of giving is out of compassion. It's like we like the person to be happy, like to help them. They are in not the best situation. It's out of compassion. We like to help them. That's the intention of giving, intention of dana. The benefit it comes later. So if the benefit it becomes the intention, it's like the business. You are doing something, expecting some good return. This is give and take. This is the business. Okay? So clearly, this giving and the dana in Buddhism is different from doing the business transactions, right? So I think we understand. Like the visit to the school and giving something nice to children. How beautiful! That's wonderful things. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's out of compassion. Try to help them. Right. Try to make them happy. That's the intention, right? So, yeah, the benefit comes. It never be an intention.
Yeah, yeah. The first thing the first effect that we receive, of course, from giving, is the happiness from sharing. Okay, as you can see, when the children they offer the food to the monk, they're also happy. Okay, so similarly, when we share anything to anyone, we feel joyful. Okay, but that that if you know the effect later as well, it will be good. Okay, you know the true purpose of the giving. Okay, is to get rid of the defilement, which is the greed, or the or the wants, or the things that you may not need and you keep wanting. Okay, by sharing means that you become less defiled by the greed. Okay. So very nice observation. Of course, we do not like make business. You do not want to give, but then you wish to have more than you give. Okay. All right. Any other questions or observations? Okay. If not, thank you for joining us. Okay, let us pay homage to the Triple Gem together, and yeah, you can take a break before the next class. Okay. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. Buddho Menato, Lord Buddha is our refuge. Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Dhammo Menato, the Dhamma is our refuge. Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Sangho Menato, the Sangha is our refuge. Okay, see you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.